2023, 7 years after I finally get a chance to go for my MBA in the UK. This is my family putting up a surprise for me. My sister went all the way to bring my mom from Uyo to Lagos to say goodbyes. I was actually thinking about how I'm going to say goodbyes without my parents. And one of the things that I really loved about the surprise was my mom brought my journal that I forgot. She also brought my vitamin C. I also love that she was going to be right beside me while I just move on. I was so happy to see her, and I was so happy that my family pulled this through, even though they were going to mess up at the time. I almost got a hint that my mom was coming, but I was actually surprised and happy, very happy. And I remember that, yes, somebody was going to, snitch on them with this plan, but the plan went on well, actually, and it was amazing to have to spend time with my family just before I travel with my husband to the UK for my MBA. So my mom fried this chicken that I love a lot, and we had drinks and we said some prayers together. My uncle blessed me with all forms of prayers, and I was so happy to spend this, last minute in Nigeria with my family and get to say bye. Just before then, I went on to visit my friends to say goodbye. I spent some time with some of my friends and then took pictures with my family. This was when we were praying. This was before we prayed. After we prayed, we had some drinks. Like I said, there's this favorite chicken my mom knows how to fry. You guys know that kind of meal that is only your mom that knows how to make it. Actually, I look forward to it anytime I go to Eket or I go to Uyo to visit my family. I look forward to my mom frying that chicken, and that's what she actually brought from Uyo. Look at me just eating it. Oh my God, I love this chicken so much. And this was me just enjoying my time with my family. It was a good time. I had fun. It was quite emotional too. Even editing this video right now is giving me a kind of emotions, but I had fun. So the next day, heading to the airport, we were almost late, guys, because my husband wanted to have breakfast before leaving. I don't know, our flight was very early in the morning, but he insisted that he wanted breakfast. I know what, we had to do breakfast. So he had left before me. Look at me running up to meet up with him after I finished making him breakfast too. I was just now hoping that we don't miss our flight. I tried to locate him because he had gotten to the airport with our luggages earlier. Finally, we got through and we started moving towards, this is him, carrying his his artwork that he insisted I was going to carry to the UK from Nigeria, and we finally got to check in. We tried to check in our luggages. We had some extras and then we removed some. It was a lot of work though, but hey, it was something worth it. Even though I felt really stressed, my mom was there. I didn't really want to stress her. This was us trying to get the immigration to find out that we were on the flight. This was also me saying goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to cry. And then finally, I started heading towards the aircraft. Yeah, there was no boarding call yet, but we just had to go and sit at the waiting lodge, waiting for them to call us. Some people were coming back. I don't know for whatever reason that was. Finally got on the plane. I was just sitting down, nostalgic, I don't know. At least I had my husband beside me. He was just making sure. I don't mind him. He doesn't like to enter videos. We're just sitting down there, waiting to take off, and then finally, guys, we're off on the sky, taking off, heading towards. We used Rwanda Airlines, so we were going to land in Kigali. Just before we landed, I got into the restroom. Trust me, I was videoing myself in the restroom, and then finally we landed in Kigali, and I got someone to take a picture of me. And so I said, "Oh no, it's not allowed. I shall took pictures." And we got on the plane back that we're going to be using directly from Rwanda to the UK. I tried to watch some movies because I always try to do that when I'm going on international trips, but this time around, I don't know, for some reasons I was just nervous. Then sadly, my own monitor was not working. Even though at the time it was working, but later on the screen stopped answering me and I couldn't just watch anything anymore. So I just sat down there, was just trying to get it to work, and it didn't work. Before you know it, I'm already exhausted and I was trying to get some sleep, and then I videoed myself. And then when food comes, I'm the number one to wake up. And then we finally landed. It took us a while. When we landed, it took us a while to park because there were lots of other aircraft on ground, and so it took us almost 20 minutes, and then finally we got down. We got down, guys. Do you know what happened? The first thing that hit your babe, now cold. So I had this very funny, nostalgic feel. I'm like, please, I want to go back to my country. Which kind of cold is this? Actually, it was expected, of course. I knew that I was coming into cold. But the first thing that hit me was cold. So there was a bus that took us into the arrivals. We went to collect our luggages. But just before we would go to collect our luggages, we'll have to go to the immigration side of the airport and try to make sure that we don't come and invade someone's country unnecessarily. So this was me moving towards that side. Of course, we had directions as soon as you come in, that people directing you to try and go get yourself checked and be sure that you are on the right track. So this was me moving. Then finally we got to the big hall where the immigration people were checking every immigrant that was coming into. So we're waiting for our turn for us to get checked, and luckily we got checked by someone who didn't stress us, and then we went to find our luggage. It took almost an hour to get our luggages to come down. For a minute I was afraid that we would not get all our luggages, because I had someone in my class who is actually complaining about some of this airline, but we got ours, and this was me trying to ride out. I wasn't sure of where was the exit, but we finally found I found my way out, and we're waiting for the cab guy that was sent by my sister-in-law, who was there to receive us. This was lady videoing me. This was my husband trying to locate the cab driver that came to pick us. Oh, some of them don't know how to speak English in this country. Finally, guys, I had to go to school that same day, so my husband bought me a bus ticket. I had to head to Birmingham on that same day. This was me waiting for the bus, and I finally got on the bus going to Birmingham from Heathrow. I didn't get home, guys. I was all stressed. I had the whole night awake, and then I headed to Birmingham. This was me on National Express heading to Birmingham from London. I tried to document, and finally we got to Birmingham, and my friend that I met actually booked an Uber for me. I met someone who is from Ghana who was very nice. I thought he was in Nigeria, but he was very nice. He booked an Uber for me, and then I got in, and I forgot my passport. I couldn't enroll. This was me going back the next day to enroll in school, and then finally I started school the next Monday. This is my school, guys. So I'm now a student. Oh my God, I feel nostalgic. I'm heading into class right now. Yeah, though I was quite late because classes had started a week before. School started on the 16th. I reported on the 23rd. But whatever, I shall met up, sha. This is me trying to get on the elevator, going to my floor for classes. I think for our school, our floor is the 5th floor. So I got down and I was headed to my class. It was nostalgic though, because it is something I've always wanted to do in a long time. I'd always wanted to go back and take a second degree, even though if I had gone before now, I'd have taken a second degree in health. But hey, I'm a business person now, so I need to go and learn about business more. So I needed an MBA, and so I'm taking an MBA in school right now. So you people that think I have money, please, I don't have money. I'm a student now. Please, I need so much money. Send me money, I beg you. Your babe, easy. Send me money. I was saying I love it. This is one of my safe space. I love it in school. I like all my classmates. They're really nice and cool. We go to take lunch and breakfast, tea and all of that. Then actually love spending time with some of my classmates, trying to make. And sometimes during the lectures, I try to hiddenly video, guys. And then I have some of my very nice Nigerian friends. That is Uchechi. And these are some of my classmates. We try to we have fun, but sometimes all of them think that I'm serious, but I'm not that serious. I just miss school days. Yeah, So guys, this is me now in the UK, jumping on trains. Me that almost missed road the other day. I'm now a UK babe, guys. Send me money. UK babe that is taking school that does not have money. Thank you, guys. Bye.